Hi and welcome back to another video of F1 Manager 2022, and this is our Goatifi series episode 8. Now unfortunately I recorded this video and discovered that my mic wasn't working, so I'm going to have to try and record this afterwards, and my voice isn't going to match up to the talking head down there, but we'll do our best. As you can see, we are 8 points behind Charles Leclerc in the Drivers' Championship. We just had, I think, a win and 4th place, so that's good. Let's see if we can keep that up. We are heading to Spa. So we've got a development point for Latifi, as if he even needs it, but you know, let's put that in cornering for him. That's good. We've got our new chassis ready. Not much of an improvement, but it's an improvement nonetheless. A little bit to engine cooling, so that's nice. Put that on. And turns out we've got an underfloor ready as well. I had a little look and I think that was actually ready about 3 or 4 races ago, so you know, of course the Goat, he doesn't even need the upgrades, but we can put that on now. We've got it, we may as well use it. So yeah, we can move on. We've also got the front wing design done. That'll be ready in time for the race, because there's, I think, a good 3 weeks before the next race. A little bit of a mid-season break. We can just get through all this. Front wing manufacture is done, so we can go and put that on. Excellent. Nice little improvement there to a lot of areas. And yeah, we can move on. As well, the rear wing design is done. That's obviously not going to be done. It's a bit too expensive to do it as an emergency. 2 million is too much, but we don't need it. We've had 3 upgrades for this race, so that's fine. We can just do it on the rushed. That'll be ready for the next race. So, yeah, we can go ahead to Spa. Let's go. And yeah, practice went as usual, 100% confidence setup. So fantastic, and we can move ahead to qualifying. This is the final run in Q3, and off they go. As you can see, currently in 1st and 4th. See if we can improve on that. There are a number of penalties, so it is 1st and 4th, but as we'll see, there is some penalties being taken there by Verstappen, and so we are 1st and 3rd on the grid, and we've got rain in the race this time, so not 100% sure on how to manage this, whether this was going to be wet or whether that was going to be intermediate. In the strategy here, we had a look at the time. It seemed like soft was the best way to go, pitting around lap 17, so that's what we went with for both drivers. Possibly going to intermediates, possibly going to wets. We're not 100% sure, but we'll have to see how it goes in the race. Our weather centre is upgrading at the moment, but it's not full. Ready. So
it's the Belgian Grand Prix.
The weather report could be slightly off.
It's
but
lights out and away we go.
Immediately put Goatifi on aggressive, and he puts pressure straight away on Sergio Perez on turn 1, runs wide, but does in fact get past Perez very nicely up into 1-2 at the exit there of turn 1. Now, instead of doing the usual team orders and letting Latifi go through, he doesn't do that. We decide to not fight with Latifi and instead push ahead with both drivers, because Spa is a little bit more of a little bit easier to overtake with a very long DRS zone there. And yeah, I decide to push ahead and see how it goes with that, trying to get a bit of a gap before the rain comes. 3 seconds to Perez, who, Minister of Defence, Verstappen can't get past him. There we go. And the rain starts coming down, lap 15. It's a little bit earlier, I think, than we were expecting. So let's have a look. No, still no change in the weather report, but it is raining and we're already at 1 mil. That is range for intermediates. You can see Bottas, Hamilton starting to pit. Pit stops are coming in. Still no change to the weather report, but it is raining and it's almost 4 mil, so I think it is going to have to be the wet tyre. So let's put those on for both of them. We're going to have to do the double stack. Let's bring them both in, and let's have a look, see what do the Red Bulls do. They are also both pitting again. Double stop, double stack, double stop. Good stop for Leclerc. Obviously Verstappen is going to go and get ahead of Latifi. He was obviously behind Leclerc at the pit, so Verstappen benefiting from that. So currently third for the Goat. I'm sure he'll be able to bring it back. And yep, the Red Bulls also have gone onto the wet tyre, so...
And Gasly just pitted now.
Don't know why we need to know Gasly pitted, but he did. Wonderful. Water level coming down. Are we on the right tyre here? Bottas on intermediates. What was his last lap? A little bit slower, but fairly close in the lap times. And up to 4.2 on the water level now, so pretty sure we made the right call there to go onto the wets. And it looks like it's only going to be coming down, so we are going to look to pit for inters at this point. And Verstappen does not pit. And then we'll bring in Leclerc as well this lap for inters. He's past the pit entry, so Latifi comes in.
Box.
Leclerc in this lap as well, so the Red Bulls don't pit at this point. Is it the right thing to do? .8 mil of water on the track. I'm going to go aggressive here with Latifi, see if we can take advantage of the fact that the Red Bull's really now on the wrong tyre. And Verstappen then does not pit. Have we made the right call? Verstappen takes the lead of the race, but now the Red Bulls do in fact pit, with Latifi on a 151. It seems the right thing to do. So the Red Bulls have pit, and Latifi there does in fact the masterful strategy from the Goat. I mean, it's fantastic. I mean, he's got the march there on Verstappen. What can you say? But 11 seconds to Leclerc. We'll have to see if
I think there's been a lockup.
Leclerc can. We'll have to see if Latifi can actually catch up those 11 seconds. Nothing to do with what we're telling Leclerc to do. Don't worry about that. And track is actually now at the optimal for slicks below 1 mil. So are we going to have to pit again? No, the rain does in fact come down back up to 2 mil of rain, of water on the track. It is going to come back down again a bit, but intermediate should be fine for the rest of the race. And the gap really coming down now, 3.5 seconds. And Latifi does close those last few seconds very, very rapidly, and now takes the lead from Leclerc. Magnificent. That second pit stop really got us ahead of Verstappen really nicely.
Here's the replay. Now here we see Max Verstappen.
And Verstappen locks up, that's excellent. He already seemed to be a little bit behind, so I'm not quite sure why that was the case, but now 5 seconds behind and we've got a nice, comfortable lead. Yeah, hopefully we can close out the closing stages of this race and bring it home. Last lap. Hopefully we can bring this home for a Ferrari 1-2. Verstappen 2.5 seconds behind. Really a lot closer than I thought it was going to be at this stage. Given that he'd locked up earlier. Yeah, it's a bit too close for comfort there, I think. As we come round the final corner to bring it home. Latifi, first place, then Leclerc. Verstappen very close in the end. But it is a Ferrari 1-2. Fantastic job. And there we go. The win for Latifi brings him up to a point behind Leclerc, and what's that, 13 points to Verstappen, so 8 points becomes 1 point gap at the top, and yeah, looking good, and in the constructors we are a good 60 points ahead. That's very nice cushion there. Yeah, so that is Spa done, Ferrari 1-2, and yeah, that's fantastic. We will press ahead with the Dutch Grand Prix, Zandvoort. We'll have another upgrade for this race, which is nice. Yeah, let's go and put that on. Nice little upgrade there. Yep, it's good. Development point for Leclerc, you can get better at defending. So yeah. Let's go. And practice done, and as usual we are 100% set of confidence. Our perfect streak for the whole season continues. That is the Goatifi effect, so can't get better than that. Let's move on to qualifying. And then this is the final run of Q3. Currently first and third.
Just had a car run wide.
That would be fine for me. And first and third does Perez. Where's Perez? Perez comes home and does not improve. So yeah, first and third, that's very nice. No rain, and that's actually suggesting that the 2-stop is basically the same as the 1-stop in terms of time for the race. But I think I prefer, 1-stop. We're at Zandvoort. It's difficult to overtake, so I don't want to push ahead on the softs and then end up in traffic, not able to get past. It's a bit of a tricky circuit for overtaking, so we will go with the 1-stop. Zandvoort, let's go.
Here we go. It's the Dutch Grand Prix. And it's lights out and away we go.
and everyone gets away well. No problems there, except Perez is putting the pressure there on Latifi, but can Latifi stay ahead? He can. That's good, and now can he put the pressure on Max? He does, and gets past. Nice and easy. Fantastic there from Goatifi, and in fact straight through into the lead. Absolutely brilliant. Unlike the previous race, Zandvoort is going to be a bit more of a difficult overtaking circuit, so we will go back to our sort of strategy of use Leclerc to hold up these guys to give Latifi the breathing space, and off he goes already. 1.2, 1.3 seconds in the lead. DRS is on, and he's got nearly 2 second lead, so that is fantastic. Approaching the pit window, Perez does in fact pit. He's on the soft tyres, so that could free up Verstappen to have a real run at Leclerc here, given that he doesn't have to defend from Perez. But 7 second lead for Latifi at the front here as we move into the middle part of the race where the pit stops are going to be coming in. So approaching the pit stop, and this should be a little bit better given that we don't have to double stack here. There's enough of a gap there between them. They can pit together. This is, yeah, we will pit as planned. Does Verstappen come in? No, he doesn't.
Box.
And yeah, we will pit Leclerc this lap as well.
Confirm.
Copy, box.
In comes Leclerc. Verstappen comes in as well, but Verstappen gets ahead of Leclerc there, and we are in fact behind both Red Bulls. So Perez, obviously with the early pit stop, then jumps ahead, and this could make it a little bit more difficult to hold them up. Tyre situation, Perez is obviously on slightly worse tyres, but not by much, having pitted earlier. He's gone onto the hards in fact, so he then potentially not two-stopping the soft to hard, doing the one stop with an early stop and getting ahead, and yeah, causing a problem for Leclerc, the Minister of Defence. The gap at the front coming down now, 5.8 seconds. As we try and go around the outside, but that's not a good effort from Leclerc. I mean, come on. Do you really need Latifi to show you how it's done?
So there was a crash.
And now
Okay.
Leclerc does in fact get past. Just finally get past the Red Bulls,
Sounds like there's been a crash.
and he can again make things difficult for them. But yeah, comfortable lead for the GOAT. 6 seconds, 6.8 seconds. It's looking good at this point.
Let's have a look.
And
Okay, here's the
that's not good. Leclerc putting it in the wall. That's not
The team are devastated.
not so good.
They'll be questioning just what happened out there.
Well, he's
No.
that's
Are you okay?
Yeah, I'm
no
okay.
damage to the car, but that was a bit of an odd radio from Leclerc. No damage to the car. That's a bit strange. No knocks to the tyre wear as well. Usually you see a bit of a chunk taken out of the tyre wear, but seems to be okay. yeah, maybe you can actually catch back up to these Red Bulls. Could have been a lot worse with that. And last couple of laps, last lap for
Last lap.
Goatifi, 5.5 second lead, so that is looking good. Verstappen's not going to be able to catch us, and Leclerc does in fact catch up and get past
Ferrari
Perez. I didn't
advance
notice
the
that
race position.
happen, but there we go.
And it's Latifi over the line.
And Latifi wins
taking
again.
first place.
Fantastic win from Verstappen, and then Leclerc first and
Check it, flag.
third. So Leclerc does manage to recover
Thanks
and
a lot,
pick up an
guys.
extra place there.
You've done a good job.
Yeah, very good job. Full 25 points for Latifi, and he takes the lead in the Drivers' Championship, 8 points ahead of Leclerc. So yeah, looking good, and nice comfortable lead for Ferrari in the Constructors. Another development point for Latifi, not that he needs it, but there you go. So yeah, that is the Spa and Zandvoort done. 2 wins for the GOAT. What can you say? He is fantastic. Takes the lead in the Drivers' Championship, and looking good as we approach the closing stages of this season. So yeah, please hit like, subscribe, leave us a comment, let us know what you think. Can he do it? Can he go all the way and become world champion? And yeah, thanks for watching.